Welcome back to the SMT YouTube channel. Alright people, we got to have this conversation. It's apparent that there's change in the telco industry. I think what's really due here is it's just succession. These guys have been at these companies for a very, very long time. We just got the news that Hans Vestberg, now he's going to be the former CEO of Verizon. He'll stay on as an advisor on the board. He was the chairman of the board of the company and the CEO of the company. All right, so we got that news. Dan Schulman replaces him. He'll step from the board onto the CEO position. And then Mike Sievert there in the middle pictured, now going to be the former CEO of T-Mobile US, and in comes Srini Gopalan, right? And Srini came in as the COO and then transitions over to the CEO. So who's left of the big three? It's John Stankey, the big stank. He's now the last of the big three that's been there at AT&T, and he's been kind of overseeing this huge fiber investment. He's seen the Warner Media spinoff after that whole failed thing, and then the DirecTV debacle. The whole thing was a shambles, and he seemingly turned things around after being a part of the reason why AT&T quite honestly almost faltered and felt victim to their own debt. But the stock is doing much better. The company is moving in the core business focused direction, and he's the last one, right? And he's probably not far off from his retirement as well. He's, I think, the oldest of these three, and he's been at the company forever, for decades. So I think obviously his transition is next. That would be kind of the last chip to fall. Now the time frame, he's probably waiting to kind of walk away at a time where he feels comfortable for himself, for the company, in a transition. And I don't know who's at the company that's going to take over. I don't know if it's McElfresh. I don't know who it is. It could be somebody at AT&T. Typically that's the direction they've gone. Yeah, he's next, right? He's going to be the last one. And that might be a year from now. They might be working on a succession plan. That might be 2 years from now. But I don't think it's that far away. But I will say that both, at least seemingly to us on the outside looking in, both Mike Sievert and Hans, it felt kind of rushed a little bit. We already heard the rumblings about Mike Sievert, and he tried to deny it. But, you can't hide a lot of these secrets. The Hans move, kind of one and the same. We kind of knew that this day was coming. He served the company for 8 years, or almost 8 years, I think 2018 when he came to the company. And he was brought in for a purpose, and he achieved that, and here we are. And Mike Sievert, same thing. He was the transition after John Legere, and with this new T-Mobile after the Sprint merger. But for John, it's not that different, right? It was the Stanky that was supposed to, pick up the AT&T ashes, really do this 5G network thing, really do this fiber thing, and then they'll be moving forward as a better company. So better serving the investor, the board, and all those things. But he's next. And I think that could be 26, maybe towards the end of the year. We haven't heard anything, but now that you guys have kind of see all this playing out, like now you kind of understand how this goes. I think 26 makes sense, which means the plan is in place. And then 27, I think, at the very latest. Just like, how long can you do this sort of thing? You know what I mean? And these guys have served these companies forever. Let me know what you think about the job that Hans did. Let me know what you think about the job that Mike Sievert did. How is Stanky doing, and when you think his time frame of retirement and walking away from AT&T in terms of that succession plan. Let me know when you think that is. Thoughts and opinions are welcome. Comments, questions, concerns, also welcome. Appreciate you guys for being here to watch this. Like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys soon on the next one.